Alright, fine. We'll figure out what you exactly are right now. I promised this, so we're gonna do it, okay? Alright, just what's your name? You know what it is. I told you last time. Okay, well, if you're not going to play along, then there really isn't any point to us doing this, so okay, bye. Fine, it's Doc Bender. Sit back down, come on. Alright. Where did you come from? Don't know. Okay. Don't know? What are you? I mean, you look exactly like me. In every way, all you really have is a tie. That's pretty much it. Don't know. Okay, don't know again. Okay, we are off to a great start with this. Thank you. That's really all I have. Really, is that it? Is that all that we can do right now? Come on, man. Look, you came to me for help. I didn't have to do this. I let this happen. Okay, well, then again, there's that one thing I know about, like, because, I mean, in, like, the last video, like, a guy in, like, a mirror mask, like, a dark robe, like, us, go figure, right? And, like, a mirror mask. He came in, dropped a robe, and then you appeared several seconds later. That's all I know, though. So, yeah. Now, can you get out of here so I can kind of do my thing? Hey, Darkman here, and welcome back to Bleach Chapter 661, My Last Words. I think that's what it's called. It's like last words, my last words. Something like that. So it starts off with Hashwolf still like walking out of the shadow, like half covered, but now there are also like shadow tendrils coming out of the shadow, which is just kind of like showing off like he has more of Yuha's power, like he kind of like has all of them. It's like I don't think that would just be thrown in just to look cool. I just don't think that. And so Uryu kind of just tells Ichigo to go on ahead and hold him off here. And Uryu just kind of says, I still need to do this. No one else really needs to do, even though, you know, his whole plan to like take down like the War World, even though taking down the War World won't really do much except for make Yuha mad. Well, then again, if it all was destroyed, if they all actually, if he destroyed it, they'd all fall through like the 72 layers of friction, because, you know, there'd be nothing under them. But at the same time, that'd kill all the Soul Reapers there, except for the few. Is there anyone here who can fly? No, it'd kill everyone there, except for maybe Askin, since he seems really overpowered. He'd probably survive it by just increasing his lethal dosage the moment he hit one. I think so. Well, I don't know how his power works. But yeah, then not Uryu. Hashwolf tells Uryu that he already like destroyed the Sun Gate, like the way through. Like they just can't go through the Sun Chip to the Sun Gate in the living world now, because he destroyed it. And he says he will kill them before His Majesty wakes. And this is kind of just when, you know, Uryu's mind just starts ticking like, wait, he's asleep. Hashwolf explicitly explained to me how this works. When Yuha's asleep, Hashwolf gets his powers. That's how it works. Oh my gosh, so if we attack Yuha now, we can beat him. And honestly, it took him this long to figure it out. He's supposed to be the smart one, not the one who takes an hour to think of something. Because, like, let's say, like, Ichigo, he doesn't know that that's how his powers work, so it's not really fair to call him dumb on that, but Uryu, he knows how all this works. He should be able to know that, but he should have figured that out a long time ago and just went there and just put an arrow through his head. So it kind of explains, like, okay, Ichigo, just go. I'll handle this. Just you guys go take out Yuha while he's sleeping. And Ichigo's just kind of saying, won't he kill you? And Uryu really does not plan for this to be his, like, last words. And Ichigo just kind of smiles at him. It's a cool page. And Hashimoto just kind of like lets everyone run past him, and Uryu questions him like, why do you let them run past? And again, Uryu, he can see the future, so he knows what's going to happen. So if he lets them through, he has a reason why. So there's no point asking him. Honestly, he seems really dumb in these past, like in this chapter alone. He's just seeing like incredibly stupid. And so that's when Uryu just pulled out his bow, which is different now, and it's pulled out differently because like before he always had like those like bangle bracelet things that he always wore, but now he just kind of like opens his hand and it appears. So that's basically just when they start the fight, and that's when we get the title page, My Last Words. That's what you got right. And so it's just Chad, Orihime, and the main character Ichigo running up a bunch of stairs, and that's when they come across a bunch of just giant statues. And well, if you've ever played any video game, when you get to a room with a bunch of giant towers, they usually come to life, which they do, and they punch down at Ichigo. He kind of grabs Orihime and jumps out of the way. Then two more come up, and Chad just kind of like elbows them to take him out. But now there's like a bridge just explodes, and now they're separate. Like Chad's on this side, Ichigo and Orihime are on this side. Chad just kind of gives him like the thumbs up, like he's got this. And Ichigo just kind of like lets it happen. Like he's like, okay, well there's not really much that we can do over here, so let's just keep going. And he like turns around, like face off, like getting ready to like throw down against all these guys. When a sand puddle, like a sand hole appears, and Ganju just bursts out of it, and Chad's expression is the best expression he's ever had. He always has like the straight face, like nothing surprises him. But in that picture, like the one eye that isn't covered is just like humongous. And Ganju just basically gives us like super big speech that really doesn't amount to anything. And Chad doesn't think it amounts to anything either. He just kind of ignores him for the most part. And this is basically the end of the chapter. I'm just going to give my thoughts at the end. They're basically just saying, like, well, we're basically just the cleanup crew now to take care of these guys and clear away for them to get back. And his devil arm appears, but it kind of looks different than it normally is. Like, I'll put a picture up. I don't really know how to describe it. Something about it just doesn't look normal. And it could be from the training he's done in Waco Mundo. So, yeah, he could have like some new power. He might not need it, considering he took out one with an elbow, and now he has both arms out. He has like one like punch where he like punches them, and like the huge old like skull and cross, well, like the skull appears in like the wall behind where they get punched. That's something that could happen. But like the thing is with these guys, they're just basically random enemies being made up, just thin out the herd of heroes. Now, Kubo, the way around this, something else you could have done is not have 7 Sterners get off-screened, and then have the rest of the remaining ones burnt to a crisp. That could be something, instead of using the selection thing, like power up like the elite Stern Raiders to fight the Zero Squad. Well, then just use all the soldats for that. Like one Stern Raider goes up to like a couple thousand soldats. It doesn't really matter. Just use all the soldats, power up the elites. Now you also have a group of guys ready to fight just in case the elites go down. I mean, so basically Grimmjow, Nail, and basically everyone else who still needs to fight someone are either going to have to interrupt a fight, someone's going to have to lose a fight, like Yoruichi and Yuichiro might lose the Askin, and that's when Uehara could just like pop in and save them, whatever. This is Bankai, of course. But yeah, if Grimmjow and Neliel do fight someone, it's basically just going to be fodder enemies that don't really matter at all. Yeah, should have. But something that would be cool is because he has the almighty power. He could just like get someone with the zombie, and then they could bring back a bunch of like the old Sterner, because like there's like the current group, like the current generation, and the old generation. That'd be cool. Like you don't need to bring like all of them, just like a couple, so that everyone has a fight. I mean, would that not be that'd be pretty cool. Seem like new enemies, new people with powers, or just as long as the fights that are currently happening end before that happens. That's really all I need. As long as like those 5 characters I mentioned, like the last one, like Urahara, Shuhei, Execution members, Grimjow, and Nell, as long as they get a fight, I'll be fine with how this ends. But if they don't, I'll just feel kind of like, what was the point of mentioning that they have Bankais and bringing Grimjow and Nell back, other than to show off some of Askin's powers against Grimjow, I guess. But by the way, where is Nell? She just kind of vanished around the same time Ganju did. Like when Ganju got lost, because that's kind of like what he said, he kind of got lost and then started following him. When he got lost, did Nell just kind of follow him? Is that what happened? And is she just going to like pop up here soon too? I mean, something cool that they could do is like after they beat them all, like kind of like all form together to make like one super one. And then they can have a good fight, I guess. But it's still going to feel like it's not going to feel that impressive just because this bunch of random fodder enemy made up just out of nowhere. So yeah, at the end of the chapter, kind of a bad one. Alright, well, bye.